ever had a woman you like completely ignore you? You text her and wait for her to reply, but all you get is silence. You see her online, she's posting, but she's not replying to you. It feels terrible, doesn't it? You start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Was I too eager? You even start replaying every conversation in your head. But I'm here to tell you this. Stop her ignoring you. It is not about you. It's about her and coming out stronger than ever. Here's the hard truth. Women test you. They test by ignoring you, by seeing how you'll react when they go silent. This is no accident. If you react emotionally, they win. If you stay cool, confident, and unfazed, you win today. I'm going to show you how to take control when a woman ignores you, not by playing games, but by becoming the most unshakable, self-controlled version of yourself. Think of this as the ultimate guide to handling rejection, like a Stoic king. Before we dive into the gold, show some love. Smash that like button and hit subscribe. Not only does it help the channel grow, but it also ensures you won't miss out on more life-changing insights. Plus, it helps this video reach others who need it. So, can I count on your support? Let's dive in. Why she's ignoring you and why it doesn't matter. Let's clear something up right away. When a woman decides to ignore you, it can feel like a personal attack on your confidence, like it's shaking the core of who you are. You start questioning everything, replaying every text, every interaction, wondering, what did I do wrong? But here's the twist. It's usually not about you at all. In the modern world of dating, there are layers of mind games, hidden motives, and subtle power dynamics at play. People, especially in relationships, often seek validation or a sense of control over the other person's emotions. Maybe she's ignoring you to test how much you care. Maybe she wants to see how far she can push you, observing how you'll react. Maybe she's genuinely busy, caught up in work, friends, or her own life. Or perhaps she's just not as into you as you thought. But here's the game changer. None of these reasons actually matter. What matters, what really matters, is how you choose to respond. If you're sitting around, checking your phone every 5 minutes, obsessing over her lack of response, you're handing her all the power. You're letting her control your emotions, your day, and even your sense of self-worth. That's a trap you can't afford to fall into. This is where Stoicism becomes your greatest asset. Stoic philosophy teaches us one fundamental truth. You can't control what others do, but you can always, without exception, control how you react. When she ignores you, don't overthink it. Don't let yourself spiral into doubt. Instead, recognize that her actions are beyond your control and focus on the one thing that is entirely within your power, your response. Control what you can. So, what should you do when a woman ignores you? First, understand this. Stoicism draws a clear line between things you can control and things you can't. You can't control whether she responds, but you can control how you react. When she ignores you, don't chase her. Instead, do nothing. Yes, nothing. This isn't about ignoring her to get even. It's about showing that you remain unshaken by her silence. By choosing not to react, you reclaim the power. You show that her behavior doesn't dictate your mood, actions, or confidence. When she goes silent, it might feel like you've lost control. But this is where your stoic strength comes in. The only thing you truly control is your emotional response, and that's what matters most. Many guys in this situation feel desperate. They send a double text or, worse, an angry message, demanding to know why she's not replying. But this is the exact opposite of what Stoicism teaches. Stoicism is about keeping your composure, holding your dignity, and showing strength no matter the circumstances. By remaining unaffected, you flip the script. She starts to wonder why you're not reacting. Suddenly, you're not like the rest. Let's say you've been texting, and out of nowhere, she ghosts you. You might feel tempted to follow up, to ask what's going on. But instead, imagine doing nothing. Imagine showing her that her silence doesn't faze you. If she wants to ignore you, that's fine. You've got your own life to live. When you don't meet her silence with neediness, you show her that you're a man in control of his emotions. Picture this. You've had an amazing conversation or date, and then nothing. Most guys would panic, replaying the situation, trying to fix things with another message. But what if instead you shifted focus? What if you hit the gym, worked on your goals, and completely ignored her silence? Not only would this make her curious, but it would also strengthen your self-confidence. By doing nothing, you regain the upper hand. And if she never reaches back out? So what? You've already moved on, becoming a better version of yourself in the process. Number 1, shift the focus back to you. Here's your first actionable step, and it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Instead of obsessing over her silence, redirect every bit of that energy back towards yourself. Her ignoring you isn't a reason to spiral. It's an opportunity, a golden chance to level up in your own life in meaningful ways. This is the perfect time to double down on self-improvement. Strengthen your mind, body, and goals. What does that look like? Hit the gym and get serious about your fitness. Tackle the personal or professional goals you've been procrastinating on, whether it's mastering a new skill or launching a passion project. Reconnect with hobbies that light you up inside. Surround yourself with people who appreciate and uplift you. The more you pour into your growth, the more you'll realize her silence is insignificant in the grand scheme of things. And here's the best part. As you make yourself your top priority, you'll naturally become more attractive, not just to her, but to anyone. Remember, women aren't drawn to men who chase them with desperation. They gravitate toward men who are focused, driven, and locked in on their own mission, purpose, and path. Think back to a time in your life when you were deeply invested in your goals. Maybe you were consistently hitting the gym, seeing real progress in your fitness journey. Maybe you were building a business, putting in long hours, making sacrifices, and watching your dreams take shape. Or perhaps you were mastering a new skill, improving a little more each day. During those moments, texting back and forth or waiting for replies wasn't even on your radar. Why? Because you were too focused on becoming the best version of yourself. That's the energy you need to bring into every relationship and interaction. When you prioritize yourself, your goals, your happiness, it's something people feel. And here's the kicker. That energy is magnetic. She'll notice the change. She'll wonder what's different, why you're not reacting, and why you're suddenly even more appealing. And all of that happens because you shifted the focus where it belongs, on you. Number 2, use reverse psychology. Reverse psychology. You've probably heard about it in the dating world, and while it's often overused or misapplied, it can be incredibly effective when done right. When she ignores you, don't chase her. Instead, ignore her back. But with a twist. Ignore her in a way that shows you're unaffected, not bitter. This isn't about playing games. It's about demonstrating emotional strength. The moment you stop seeking her validation, the moment you show her that her silence has no effect on you, she'll start to wonder why. That curiosity is key. By pulling back and withholding the attention she expects, you shift the dynamic entirely. This doesn't mean being manipulative. It means showing her that you're not controlled by your emotions or her actions. It's not about who texts first. It's about who maintains control. Picture this. You've sent her a few texts, and she hasn't responded. You're tempted to send another message, or worse, ask her why she's ignoring you. Don't. Resist the urge to double text or get emotional. Instead, let it go. Redirect your energy to your life. Live fully. Post pictures of yourself out with friends, crushing it at the gym, or working on your goals. Not to provoke her, but to show you're focused on yourself. When you stop chasing, she'll start wondering, why isn't he reaching out? Did I lose him? Is he talking to someone else? Has he moved on? And when she finally reaches out, and she will, respond calmly and without emotional weight. Don't bring up her silence. Don't ask why she ignored you. Just act as if nothing happened. This approach shifts the power dynamic completely in your favor. You haven't taken her bait, and that makes you appear confident, composed, and most importantly, emotionally in control. That's the power of reverse psychology. Done right, it's not about manipulation. It's about maintaining your dignity and letting your actions speak louder than any words. Number 3, stay calm and unbothered. One of the biggest mistakes men make when a woman ignores them is losing their composure. They start to feel anxious, frustrated, or even angry, and trust me, this is exactly what you want to avoid. When you lose your cool, you hand over all the power to her. She can sense your emotional instability, and it gives her control. The Stoic response to this situation is crystal clear. Stay calm, stay composed, and don't let anything shake you, no matter what she's doing. Your mindset should be grounded, centered, and emotionally untouchable. This isn't about pretending you don't care. It's about genuinely not letting her actions dictate your emotional state. When you master this level of emotional control, you'll notice that not only do you feel better, but you'll also become far more attractive. People, especially women, are naturally drawn to those who exude calm confidence, who aren't easily rattled by the minor disruptions life throws at them. In the long run, calmness shows power, and power is irresistible. Next time she ignores you, resist the urge to react emotionally or impulsively. Instead, take a deep breath, step back, and remind yourself that her actions do not define your worth. You are the one who decides how you feel, not her. Rather than stressing or replaying every conversation in your mind, choose an activity that helps you regain your sense of calm. Go for a run to release any pent-up frustration. Blast some music that makes you feel unstoppable. Dive into a project that's been demanding your attention and lose yourself in productive work. What's happening here is simple. You're taking control of the situation by shifting your focus away from her and back onto yourself. In doing so, you maintain your emotional power. You show her that you're not at the mercy of her responses. And more importantly, you reinforce to yourself that you're in control of your emotional experience. That kind of control is magnetic, and when she sees that you haven't been affected by her ignoring you, she'll start to question why she doesn't have the effect she expected. That's when the power shifts. Number 4, detach from the outcome. Here's the ultimate Stoic move: detach from the outcome. Whether she responds or not, whether she likes you or not, your peace remains untouched. That's true power. When you stop caring about the outcome, you free yourself from the emotional roller coaster of dating. The detachment doesn't mean you don't care about her. It means you care more about your own well-being than whether or not she gives you attention. This mindset shift is crucial if you want to regain control in any relationship. When you detach, you stop placing your happiness and self-worth in someone else's hands. You take back ownership of your emotions and your life. The truth is, when you detach, you no longer worry about what she's thinking, what she's doing, or why she's not responding. You become calm, collected, and fully in control of yourself. Women, and anyone really, are drawn to people who aren't desperately seeking validation. Detaching from the outcome shows that you respect yourself enough to walk away from any situation that doesn't serve you. You stop feeling needy or anxious, and in doing so, you become someone she respects and is more likely to chase. Think about a time when you were overly attached to the outcome, whether it was a job interview, a date, or a text. The more you worried about how things would turn out, the more anxious you became. Your mind raced, replaying scenarios and imagining the worst possible outcomes. Now, picture yourself letting go of all that noise. Imagine being okay with any outcome, knowing that no matter what happens, you'll be fine. That's the essence of Stoic detachment. Embracing the mindset that whatever happens is meant to happen, and your peace doesn't depend on the actions or opinions of others. When you can truly detach from whether she responds or not, you become free. You no longer feel the need to chase, seek, or validate yourself through her actions. And when you're free, you become incredibly attractive. Freedom from the outcome shows confidence. Confidence is what draws people in. It's about showing the world and yourself that your happiness doesn't rely on external validation, but on internal stability and control. Here's the bottom line. When a woman ignores you, most guys panic. They chase, they overthink, and they lose control. But not you. Not after today. You now have the tools, the mindset, and the knowledge to flip the script. When she ignores you, that's your chance to show you're different, that you're unshaken. You don't react. You take control. You stay calm, confident, and in command of your emotions. And guess what? That doesn't just make you more attractive. It makes you more powerful in every aspect of your life. Think about it. How many men do you know who let their emotions control them? How many spiral the moment they're ignored? You're not going to be that guy. You're going to be the man who stays composed, who focuses on himself, and who lets go of the need for validation. This isn't just about handling a woman ignoring you. It's about mastering your life. When you master your emotions, you're no longer a slave to others' opinions, actions, or decisions. You're free. And that freedom? It's magnetic. Women notice it. People respect it. Most importantly, you feel it. From this moment on, don't just play the dating game. Master it. Be the man in control. Always. If this message resonated with you, it's time to take the next step. Don't walk away from this video and forget everything you've learned. Take action right now. Hit that subscribe button and join a community of men committed to mastering their emotions, their relationships, and their lives. Don't wait for the next time she ignores you to start building yourself up. Start now. Start today. This isn't just about dating advice. It's about becoming the man you're meant to be, the man who doesn't react but takes control. If you found this advice helpful, drop a comment below with the phrase, "I am my best self." And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts. Your support helps me bring you more content like this. Stay confident, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.